shake off this erroneous notion that life is there and you're just going to live in it, versus embrace it, change it, improve it, make your mark upon it. I think that's very important. And however you learn that, once you learn it, you'll want to change life and make it better, because it's kind of messed up in a lot of ways. Once you learn that, you'll never be the same again.
Hello world, this is vlog048. I still haven't published the two previous ones. I'm still kind of digesting them and seeing if I really feel good about sending them off into the world. And I was quite impressed by their content, and I had this realization as I was sitting down and writing code for the last 2 hours or something. Writing code, like solving problems. But I was in the zone and I was moving things forward. And I felt I was in the state of human-computer symbiosis that I kind of wrote about yesterday in my Substack. And it is kind of a mind shift for me to know programmers, talk with them, and learn from them. I think that is incredible. I think programmers need to be surrounded by other programmers. We tend to be solipsistic a little bit in a way, because we know that there's nothing standing between us and the answer, or us and making that thing happen. And all that requires is some concentration and time spent in thought. And so we tend to maximize investing our time in this solo, quiet, concentrated pursuits of something. Once you get out of your shell, you really start to make progress as a programmer. So for those introverts that are painfully shy and cannot stand like being seen or acting and moving and thinking publicly, that is like a handicap, and you are hiding away, you're isolating yourself from the light, from knowledge, from awareness. So we have to train ourselves to be able to control these levers of attention, these levers of where we put our time. Okay, today is fucking Saturday. It's already 9:24 p.m. I can't believe it's a Saturday already, and I feel like I haven't done that much. Like the story of my life. Like, how are you productive? And like, well, you have to find the balance with yourself, and you have to to really unlock the human potential that lies within each person. That's the magic. And like, once you do it, you see yourself open up, you see yourself flourish as a human being, as a mind, and you're like, this is possible. Each one of us mortals living in this city of Chicago, which is my home, has this immense potential. And like, how few of us are actually like living real life, living our fullest potential. Like, what a limited life. And yeah, I'm just totally echoing Steve Jobs' interview right now. What a limited life. Life can be broader once you discover one simple fact, that everything around you, the stuff that makes up life, was made by people that are no smarter than you. And once you discover that fact, however that may be, you want to change the world. Because I'm getting off a tangent, but the really exciting part here is knowing that a person can unlock their potential, and being able to identify what that means, and being able to differentiate what it means to flourish, what it means to actualize your potential, what it means to use tools like computers to learn how to think and to free yourself from illusions. by this state, kind of like a meditative state. A monk sits and observes his thoughts and listens to his breath or watches a flame. The programmer sits, thinks, reads, acts, interacts with this machine, does some Google search, talks with an AI chatbot that guides him through problem solving and explaining concepts. All of these things, they make up this soup of transformation of the consciousness in the moment. It's the man-machine symbiosis, man-computer symbiosis, which J.C.R. Licklider wrote about in 1962 or something, or 58 or something like that, or 56 or 54, somewhere around there. I met up with a friend at noon today in Logan Square. I spent the morning coding, working on, what did I do? I researched competitors and similar SaaS application launches on Product Hunt. Competitors to chat with your files, types of SaaS apps. And so I spent a lot of time in that. I refined the thing. I did other things on regarding my Airbnb business, like setting up smart pricing, refining the listing, yada yada yada, on and on. But getting lost in the details, and then I spent time researching Product Hunt launches in AI, and went down the rabbit hole about this one 20-year or 18-year-old girl that just launched her third AI product on Product Hunt, and she's from Da Nang, which I've been to in Vietnam, and I can just imagine this talented girl, and went down that rabbit hole, read all her interactions, checked out the website, tried it myself, learned about the pricing structure, strategy. It's how can I apply this? Yes, there's many lessons here. And then I did go through a bunch of audio here. It's already 12 minutes, and I need to keep these vlogs under 10. Well, this is another experiment in YouTube, in thought, learning how to think, learning how to be self-aware. I mean, Alan Watts claims that self-awareness is not possible because it's just the nose trying to smell itself, and that makes sense. At the same time, maybe it's it does make sense. The more we get to know ourselves, the more we change, and then we don't know ourselves. So it's always a snake chasing its tail. But we are transforming ourselves. Humans are tool makers. Tools right now are made in software. I am a software maker. I'm a tool maker. I'm a human being. We evolve by making tools that then in turn change us, transform our world. So back up to that Steve Jobs interview, and just let that sink in. That life can be broader than just going to your 9 to 5 and saving a little bit of money, and don't bounce against the walls a little too much. Because the world, all of this stuff around us was made by people no different than you. The tools that transform you were made by people no different than you. And now you have the ability to transform the world around you and to make it better. Got a bit energetic there, and I was grooving with this emotion. I need to get some water. I think I've had too much caffeine today. I need more sleep. I need probably to hit the gym today. But I'm pushing forward with thinking, being working in public, analyzing, writing, creating, being a humanist, being a technologist, tool maker. All right. I'm not sure if you can hear this lo-fi, but it's this cool stream. Yeah, these vlogs are so raw, but I think maybe that's charming, I hope. And maybe they'll evolve, but I will end it here.